A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, January 11th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Plans to sue the city of Newburgh over its declaration that it qualifies for renter protection under the Emergency Tenant Protection Act. In order to opt into the program, a community must prove that its vacancy rate is under 5%. And Executive Director Rick Lanzarone says Newburgh's calculations were wrong.
The vacancy study they based the resolution on was defective. It contained multiple mistakes. They were informed in advance of the mistakes. They went ahead anyway. When you correct the mistakes, it brings the vacancy rate to above 5%, at least 6.35%.
Lanzarone says his organization plans to file an Article 78 proceeding challenging the city's court decision. One side of Metro North's Port Service train station remains boarded up since a trackside specialty-created glass mural was destroyed through vandalism. Damage to the artwork, listed at $16,000, was reported to Metro North patrol officers on November 27th, according to the information provided by the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, given to Mid-Hudson News. MTA police detectives were able to identify the suspect as 22-year-old Charles Rubin of New Windsor. Rubin was arrested at Middletown's warming station. The status of the case remains open, with no court appearance listed as having taken place, yet further details are unavailable for release at this time. Police chiefs in the village of Goshen and town of Fallsburg are hanging up their badges after long careers with their respective agencies. In Goshen, Chief Watts was on the force for 42 years, the last 24 of which as chief. Mayor Molly O'Donnell says he will be missed by the community.
Everybody loves Chief Watt, and we are truly grateful to his lifetime of service to the Village of Goshen residents and our community as a whole.
Watt retired on December 31st, and the village board has named Sergeant Rich Ryan as the new chief. In the meantime, Fallsburg Chief Simi Williams is stepping down after serving the town since 1991.
I have a son in college, a son in 7th grade. My daughter's looking to go to law school. My mom's aging, so it's time to spend more family time to make up for all of the 32 years that I missed a whole lot of other family time working.
Williams' last day on the job will be June 6th. No replacement has yet been made. A 42-year-old truck driver was killed on the thruway in Woodbury early Wednesday morning when he was struck by another truck traveling southbound. State police identify the victim as Jose Payano of Plainfield, New Jersey, who was standing outside his Volvo tractor that was stopped on the right shoulder of the road at about 12:10 a.m. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say 30-year-old Sean Haley of Albany was driving a Peterbilt tractor trailer when he sideswiped the other vehicle, striking Payano and his truck. Upon impact, the Peterbilt truck rolled over, blocking all southbound lanes of travel. Haley was taken to Garnett Regional Medical Center for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. He was ticketed as a result of the crash. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Ulster County Executive Jen Metzger has called on the State Public Service Commission to take immediate action under public service law to remove the owner of Hudson Valley Water Company and install a single operator to respond to the company's ongoing service failures. town supervisors from the company service area, including Hurley Town Supervisor Mike Bombs, Olive Town Supervisor Jim Sofranco, Rosendale Supervisor Gene Walsh, and Saugerties Town Supervisor Fred Costello, signed on to the letter drafted by Metzger with the Department of Public Service. Metzger wrote, "For far too long, Hudson Valley Water Company customers have been plagued by service interruptions, poor communication, and the company's outright failure to follow its own commission-approved standard operating procedures and emergency plan." The Nyack Village Board, which opted into the Emergency Tenant Protection Act, is expected to withdraw from the law that regulates residential rates for housing. The village must have a vacancy rate of under 5%, which their survey confirmed. But the Hudson Valley Property Owners Association pointed out discrepancies in that tenant survey, said the group's executive director, Rich Lanzarone.
They acknowledge now that there were mistakes in their survey, and that, in fact, their vacancy rate is likely above 5%. As a result, it's on their agenda to actually rescind that decision. They're going to nullify their opt-in based on the fact that they now recognize that their vacancy study was defective.
The village board tonight is expected to approve a second vacancy survey using updated method and then reconsider opting in to the ETPA based on the results of the new survey. Lanzarone is also threatening to sue the city of Newburgh over the same issue and has the city of Kingston in court already, also challenging the Tenant Protection Act. Following concerns from residents in Red Hook and Tivoli, Dutchess County Executive Sue Serino is asking the county legislature to adopt a resolution to ensure that bus service continues in Red Hook and Tivoli. Route C was set to be eliminated as part of the upcoming route modifications adopted in the 2024 county budget. The county legislature will vote on the resolution on January 16th. The county executive's resolution allocates more than $136,000 from general contingency to restore and enhance service in Red Hook and Tivoli as part of the overall 2024 Dutchess County public transit route modifications. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com.